Did you know that most young goalkeepers concede a goal by making a simple mistake? If you're making one of these mistakes, you're making your job as a goalkeeper way too hard. Today, I'm going to show you 5 mistakes that young goalkeepers always make and teach you how to correct them so you don't make them again. Hi goalkeepers, my name is Giuliano Santucci and I'm the founder of GSS Goalkeeper Academy. And today, I'm going to show you 5 mistakes young goalkeepers always make. Number 1, young goalkeepers tend to have a bad starting position. Oh, damn it. Can't get there. Each situation in a game is completely different. But if the ball is out wide, for an example, and we're here at the near post, it's important that as goalkeepers, we're covering the line between the ball and the middle of the goal. In this case, if the striker has the ball there, most young goalkeepers might hug the near post, exposing the back post, and that's not good. Ideally, what you want to do is make sure that your feet are facing the striker and the ball and covering the middle of the goal. And now you could see that if I push forwards, I'm covering the back post, and if I push forwards towards the near post, I'm covering the near post, preventing the ball from going in. Another mistake that young goalkeepers make when in a bad starting position is that their feet won't be facing the ball. If the ball is there, sometimes their feet would either be facing here or facing forwards. Ideally, the hips and the feet are facing towards the ball. When the striker has the ball out wide or when the ball is getting passed, make sure that you're just looking over your shoulder and understanding where you are in correlation to the goal. Making sure you understand where the middle of the goal is and where the ball is. Also, we don't want to be too high off our line or too deep on the goal line. About 2 yards off the goal line is the distance we want to maintain. Number 2, young goalkeepers always make this mistake. They don't know which technique to use when the ball comes right at them, causing them to let it rebounds or balls to slip through their hands, ending up in a goal and a mistake. Oh, no. Lots of young goalkeepers tend to try to catch the ball like this or trying to close their hands together. Ideally, we want W shape behind the ball, making sure that your thumbs are either touching or spread apart depending on how big your hands are. Firm hands catching that ball, making sure that the hands are behind the ball at all times. You can see my hand shape right there. W shape. Lots of young goalkeepers tend to try to trap the ball against the ground and their knees are too far apart, which exposes a space for the ball to go through. Ideally, what we want is for the goalkeeper to have pinkies together, firm hands. They can either drop their hands and kill the ball like this, or they can drop a knee, not like this, but sideways with their hands behind the ball. Making sure the hands and the elbows are in front of the knees and your body weight, shoulders, head are leaning forwards over the ball. When the ball is shot at the goalkeeper's stomach, sometimes goalkeepers try to catch the ball in a W shape and lean backwards. We don't want goalkeepers to lean backwards. The fix is to scoop catch that technique. Here's what happens when a goalkeeper makes a mistake. Rebound. It's hard to catch the ball with the W-shaped catch down here. You could hurt your wrist and it's uncomfortable. Ideally, we want to scoop and lean forwards. Watch the correction. When the ball comes in, you want to throw your elbows forward, wrap your hands around the ball, and lean your chest and head over the ball. Mistake number 3 for young goalkeepers is their slow movement across goal and choosing the wrong footwork to get across the goal during big distances. So when the ball comes from point A to point B, in a cutback scenario, the ball is on the end line, it gets cut back to the center of the goal. Young goalkeepers like to shuffle. I'm adjusting for the cutback, setting. I was too slow to get there. Instead of cross-stepping, which is basically a sprint across my body, adjusting my hips and setting for the shot. Now I'm sprinting, setting my feet, and making the save. You could see that I was so much quicker across my line and across the goal. I was able to set and parry the ball out to make the save during that tough situation. Mistake number 4, young goalkeepers always have a tendency to dive backward. Now this is common when the goalkeeper is 8 to 14 years old. Now some goalkeepers have a stronger side diving on the right side compared to the left side. Ideally, by the time they're 13 and 14, they are now more comfortable diving equally on both sides. What will happen is goalkeepers dive backwards, which prevents them from covering the angles. If I dive backwards, I can't cover the near post there. But if I dive forwards with my hands forwards, now I'm covering the angle of the near post. So you can see my power step is forwards, my hands are then attacking the ball, and my feet stay behind my body. Let's do the other side. If I dive backwards here, I'm not covering the back post, exposing the whole goal. Oh. Oh. You can see I'm covering the back post with my dive forwards. Mistake number 5 that young goalkeepers make is fearing to come out during 1-versus-1 situations. Lots of young goalies like to stay on their line, which shows that they're scared. The goal looks so big and he's so close. Ideally, what we want, as a striker is coming closer, you're closing down the angle, setting your feet and getting big. Now you see, I as a goalkeeper close down his angle and possibilities of scoring. But if I stay on my line, the possibilities of him scoring are now so much greater. So we want goalkeepers to come off their line and be brave. Fix these mistakes and you'll be a more reliable goalkeeper and get more playing time because your coach is happy with your performance. Follow us at GSS Goalkeepers across all our social media platforms to become a better goalkeeper and learn more tips and tricks from GSS.